where don't do the horror movie tropes or you're gonna die. I don't know though. I thought it was pretty brutal in a sense, but like it still kind of like was like funny at the same time. But again, I mean, I don't know. I still think that was probably the last good slasher movie, but I will check out that other one.
I mean, there's a couple other ones that I just can't think of the names right now, but a lot of them went straight to DVD. They didn't get movie release, or if they did, they got released in like the smaller independent movie theaters or something like that. Now, those free domain like collections of 36 movies in one whatever compilation things. Yeah.
Yeah, I hate those fucking things because you have to buy all those movies just to get the one movie you want.
To be honest though, I've grown to like them now because of the fact that even if
it's a shitty movie, you can just have fun ripping on it.
All Mystery Science Theater style.
Pretty much.
Hell
I have
yeah.
like a couple of those at home right now, like the fucking horror movie bundles.
I have one that's like Kung Fu, and it's like 20 something movies. There's only one really good one on there. The rest, sometimes if I'm bored, I'll just put one on.
Horror movie night in a box. Six spectacular movies in one.
There's like one, the most recent one I bought, and I forgot about the series. It's a vampire series though. It's like called Subspecies.
I've heard of it.
Yeah, and then like later on it goes on to the blood. It turns into like Bloodstone or stuff like that. I forgot. It's from you remember Full Moon? It's from them.
Yeah.
And I forgot all about it, and then when I picked up this fucking bundle and shit like that, they were like, I think the first 3 movies were in there.
Wow.
And I was like, oh shit. And at first I didn't even recognize them though because it's been that long.
Damn.
So now I'm starting to watch it. I'm like, dude, I think I've seen this before. I have seen this. Fucking Subspecies.
Y'all notice?
Hell yeah.
I've noticed this, man. There's not a lot of good like vampire movies. I mean, there's very few.
That's because Twilight killed that fucking genre.
Like, I mean, when I think of vampire movies, I think of like Interview with the Vampire. That was like one of my favorite vampire movies. And then when I went and seen when I saw From Dusk Till Dawn, I thought that was a really good vampire movie. And then seeing 30 Days at Night, that was an awesome vampire movie as well. But I mean, you really look at it, I mean, there's really not that big long list. I mean, you got your long list of like vampire movies, you got your long list of slashers. You don't have that really long list of vampire movies.
I can think of a couple off the top of my head. Lost Boys.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting about that. I don't know why.
That was good. What's that? Fucking movie.
I noticed that the Hammer Dracula films are really fucking good too.
Yeah, they're not bad.
The Christopher Lee ones.
Those are good. Yeah.
I don't know, like this the whole vampire genre. I know it's a popular genre and shit like that.
Well, now it is thanks to the fucking Twilight.
Well, even before then, because you had the Anne Rice books and shit like that too.
Well, I noticed that like with vampires and stuff, there's more like written stuff than it is like film.
There's some vampire movies that I got into, and then there's other ones that I didn't. Like when they start to try and make them out to be tortured souls and stuff like that. I think the way I think at times, the way I depict like human nature at times, not on purpose, but sometimes like my instinct is like, hey, you know what? Quit being little emo bitches. Y'all live forever. Y'all have fucking money.
Yeah.
What do y'all have to... And you pretty much lay any bitch you want. You can't complain.
Or
Shut
guy.
the fuck up, you pale asshole.
Or guy.
Yeah. Because I've read a lot of the Anne Rice books.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like every vampire is kind of like bi in that sense.
Yeah.
They sleep with guys.
But either way, that's my whole
Females.
point. It's like, man, y'all got fucking
Dogs.
money. Y'all can't die. Y'all stay
Cats.
young and looking young and shit. Yeah. Y'all fucking this depressed nymphomaniacs.
Horses.
Chill the fuck out.
Depressed nymphomaniacs. I'm so depressed. Hit this pussy.
But
I feel
what's
better
it
now.
called? Like Lost Boys, I like that one because they depicted more of them. They depicted them more as this.
They're animalistic.
Did you ever see
fucking
Fright
assholes.
Night?
Yeah,
The original Fright
Night's
Night?
off, yeah.
That movie's fucking... If you ever seen Fright Night,
I have not watched it.
you need to go watch it. That's fucking good. That's good.
You know that has I read somewhere like that has the same chick that plays Marcy Rose.
Yeah, it is.
in Married with Children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that was her. That was her like her first.
One of her first movies.
One of her first roles.
You know the remake of Fright Night? It's all right. It's not that bad. But
I didn't even realize they remade that.
Yeah, it has what's his name in it? Fuck, I forgot his fucking name now. One of the heartthrobs in Hollywood right now.
I know what you're talking about. Because he was a SWAT.
Yeah, Asshole McGee.
Yeah,
Asshole McGee.
G.A. McGee.
Yeah.
I know you've seen the originals, right, Buddha?
What?
The originals. It's a vampire series.
I don't think I have.
Oh fuck, man! You want to talk about a fucking awesome vampire flick? All right, it's actually a series. It's basically what the story is that it follows this family that are the quote unquote the first 3 original vampires of the vampire race.
Yeah.
They're the real immortals. They can't be killed at all. Even by traditional methods.
Yeah.
Sun doesn't hurt them or anything like that. There's like only a few ways you can kill an original vampire. But they're also they also have a mix of like werewolf stuff and witches in there too. And man, I remember I went to a friend's house because I was picking up some fun stuff, and we were doing we did a session, and then I sat down on the couch and he was in the middle of watching one episode. So I'm sitting there fucking just chopped out of my mind, just watching, and I'm going, man, this fucking movie's this is pretty good. What is this? He told me what it was. I go home, watch the first episode on Netflix, and I binge watched both seasons in a matter of a week and a half.
What was the name of the show again?
The Originals.
Okay.
Just
look it up, man. I mean, they got this beautiful freaking British actress that plays the sister of the.
Why do they always go to this with us?
I'm not saying she's a fucking whore.
I'm just saying.
I didn't say it was I'm gonna throat fuck her and stuff, but I mean it's just she's.
You just did.
She's fucking gorgeous, man. She plays the family's called the Michelsons, and you have your 2 brothers, which is Klaus Michelson and Elijah Michelson. They have their sister she's called Rebecca, and it's this internal conflict between these 3, and then it's all stationed they're all set in New Orleans and stuff like that, and there's this constant fight for control between sex, vampire sex, and then these witches start trying to fucking stir up some shit, and then the fucking and the werewolves just come out.
Yeah, and and all.
Yeah, no, you can't love a witch, man.
And then you got the werewolves coming out of nowhere trying to fuck shit up, and it's just it's crazy as shit, dude. I mean, it kind of follows that Dawson Creek-esque kind of thing, but I don't know. Were you gonna try to kill that fly?
I was trying to, but it got away.
He was like, "Bitch." But yeah, I suggest if you guys get a hot minute, man, fucking shit, you can look it up on that Fire Stick.
Yeah.
Just fucking look it up, man.
Exactly.
Yes.
Since we're talking about those type of genres, werewolves, Ginger Snaps.
That movie was awesome.
You know what? I've never
Ginger Snaps and Ginger Snaps Bad.
Yeah.
Gotta watch those.
The only werewolf movie I've ever watched was Teen Wolf.
You gotta watch.
I'm dead serious.
Still a good movie, but
American Werewolf in London.
Yeah,
I think I've seen that
Paris.
one.
Yeah,
that was that. Even though that was people kind of hate on it a little bit.
Yeah,
I liked it.
The first one's awesome. London's good though.
Yeah.
The Howling.
Yeah.
The original Howling is good.
Bullet. That's a
hell
yeah. Stephen King novel, and then it got turned into a movie.
Yeah.
Even the movie is good.
There's a lot of fucking movies I have not watched. I mean, like I said, I'm not a movie buff. But I mean, I don't know. I'm very picky when it comes to my movies. It's either I hear about it and I just kind of go on a whim and watch it and like it, or I just get all snobby about it. This thing did not meet up to my expectations. It's fuck.
I don't know. I'll try to watch a movie at least once. I mean, I'll admit to it. If I don't like it, then I could be a fucking snob about it. Shit. Done.
But I mean, even in your lifetime, you're not going to watch every single piece of film.
No,
it's impossible because you see
the whole Fast and the Furious series.
Fuck that
fucking movie. But anyway,
talk about fucking franchise.
Speaking of
franchise that need to die.
The fucking preview they had for fucking Triple X. I was like, holy Jesus! Did we just do this with fucking Fast and the Furious?
Am I the only one that didn't give a shit? Am I the only one that didn't give a shit about Paul Walker dying?
No, I ain't gonna lie, man.
I really didn't.
I didn't really feel sorry he was dead. I feel sorry for his kid a little bit. That's about it.
I didn't even know who the fuck he was.
I knew who he was.
I saw all the shit on Facebook. Oh god, Paul Walker. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, who the fuck is this dude? I finally look him up. I'm like,
oh.
I knew who he was. I mean, like, honestly, did I care? No, because I didn't know the nigga, so I don't give a fuck. I mean,
shit.
To me, he was just a nigga from Fast and the Furious. I didn't give a fuck less.
Like, I actually sat down and watched the first Fast and the Furious. I only got maybe like 30 minutes into it.
And I'll be honest, man.
And you know what? I only watched it for one scene, the Ja Rule scene. That's the only reason why I watched it. While he was fucking racing and doing, and the dude fucking goes past me and just goes, Monica! And I'm like, wow, really? They put that in a fucking movie?
Well, what's it called? Like, what was it? Oh, like, to be honest, I don't care when most actors die and shit. That's what they do. They die of car accidents, or they drive.
You know, I was kind of honestly. I mean, I was kind of sad when fucking Robin Williams passed away.
I mean, yeah, there's some, but
you know,
like,
I was kind of sad about it. I mean, you don't cry for a stranger. I felt bad.
Like,
I actually felt bad. I'm like,
God,
that fucking sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, you got your celebrity deaths where they're just like, man, that fucking sucks. What?
That's an error.
Error! You guys are talking about nerdy
Stop
shit.
talking.
Stop your fucking talking,
Stop
you
your
goddamn
banters.
nerds. You goddamn nerds. You fucking nerds.
No, I what's it called? Like, yeah, Paul Walker, yeah, fuck him. I'll say it now. I don't give a fuck. Fuck him.
I remember when I seen this video. I think it was the ending of like the last Fast and the Furious movie when they were doing the whole like, you know, Vin Diesel's character driving. Yeah. And then like, and you know how they had that scene where he looks over, and then you're supposed to see Paul Walker. There was somebody fucking put a car next to him, and like some guy's ass was hanging out. You just see shit stringing out of his ass, and they played that fucking song at the end. I was man, and then I looked into the comments, man. You got so many of these butthurt face. That's disrespectful. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
I laughed at all the Paul Walker memes that came out when they're at that time.
Well, shit. I even laughed at the fucking. I still
laugh at them.
Dude, I even laughed at. I mean, yeah, I felt bad for Robin Williams, but I felt bad. I actually, there were some of them on Robin Williams that were funnier than shit.
Right.
Like the was it the real Suicide Squad, and they had like a bunch of people that and they had Robin Williams on there. I'm just like, ooh, that's good. That's bad, but it's
what's
good.
It called? And he's a musician, and I was actually a big fan of his. I mean, what's it called? Like, I didn't really let it out too much. Not that I was ashamed. It was just more of like, but I was a big fan of Prince. I actually was. When he died, it sucked. But I still made fun of him. I still laughed.
Yeah, I mean,
this is how I am.
I mean, I'm not a Prince fan by any stretch of the means. But I can tell. I'll tell you what. I actually felt bad that Prince passed away because honestly, the man was fucking talented.
Better than Michael Jackson. I'll say that right now.
Oh, he's hands down.
And look, that's where I'm winning.
He should be the king of pop. He should be king.
Y'all gonna argue with me right now? No, Michael Jackson.
Dude, just
king of pop. No.
Prince should be the king of pop.
Yeah. Prince was also fucking the king of pop and the queen, and that's why he's also the king. He was fucking everything. That's why I like Prince. That's why I could relate to Prince.
Prince was 5'0". He was fucking swimming in pussy. And the man was talented from fucking head to toe, dude. Played any fucking instrument, wrote all his fucking shit, was able to dance, perform. Dude, I mean, he did it all.
Exactly.
And he
did everyone too.
Oh, he did. I'm pretty sure he probably fucked all of us before we were even born.
I think he fucked me at least a couple of times.
He put his tip on us in some way, shape, or form.
He's like, Gustavo. I was like, what's up, man? Take your blouse off. I'm not wearing a blouse, but I am. Oh my God, Prince! Take me.
And you know what? That would probably be like, I'm not gay, but for some reason I can't help myself. And you're like, oh, no.
Prince, I'm not gay. Why am I sucking your dick? What the fuck?
He's got that magical. He's just got that.
How did you do this to me?
He's got that magic about him. Prince is just magic. Just watch Purple Rain.
Exactly.
Just watch Purple Rain. You'll see the magic and the greatness of this Prince.
I'm giving Prince's head. I'm like, how am I even doing? Maybe
Purple Rain. Are you about to find out what it's like when doves cry, baby? Exactly. Oh.
Oh my God.
No, man, I'll go as well. That's why Michael Jackson is in some sense, like, yeah, he was a freak, he did it for us, and blah blah blah. That's part of the reason